Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Doodles in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a stunning miniature English Labradoodle girl we have for sale. This girl is Pippin. She is misread of Annie and Vlad's litter. If you don't like that name, you can change it. It's just a cute name. It's a cute small puppy's name and it just fit her personality, and I just like the name. You can change it though. They're really smart and they can change it. She is an absolute sweetheart, as you can tell. She is an absolute love bug. Her Recherche score is 678. 6 being that she is dependent. She loves to be held, loves to be with us, but she's not the most dependent puppy in her litter. She can handle being by herself, but she does prefer to be with people. She is a 7 out of 10 on activity. She is outgoing. She does have energy. Obviously, when I start loving on her, playing with her, loving her, she's calm and laid back and mature, but she is overall a little bit more outgoing. And then she's an 8 out of 10 on confidence. She's one of the most confident puppies in her litter. She's not fearful, she's not timid, she's very confident and doing absolutely exceptional in training. She is the smallest pup in her litter, and this is a small miniature Labradoodle litter. The dad is 6 pounds. He is tiny. The dad is half the size of her. That's how small he is. Obviously, we had to do surgical insemination. There was no way to breed them naturally. And so our best guess is that she's gonna get 20 to 35 pounds. She's probably about, I didn't weigh her, but I'm guessing around 12 pounds right now. So I think she'll get around 20 to 35 pounds at the most. My best guess is 25 pounds, but she's a beautiful girl. She is not solid black. She may look like it in the video, but she has a lot of gray in her, a lot of white hair all throughout. She's stunning and she's so sweet. Stop giving me kisses. We're on camera here. Hello. And, but she's an absolute sweetheart. She loves belly rubs. She's a sweetheart. Everybody that meets her loves her. Now, she's able to go home after graduating either Doggy Doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is right at Valentine's Day, February 13th. Right after that, they're enrolled in our most extensive training program we call Doggy Double Doctorate. In that program, they go home and they live with a professional trainer, and they really grow like a weed. It allows us to see any weaknesses they have, and it doubles up their training. And that's a month-to-month program. They turn 7 months of age March 13th and 8 months of age April 13th. If you scroll down, you will see pictures of both parents, Annie and Vlad. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize each of the parents. There's 2 things that make us different from any other Labradoodle breeder in the world. The first thing is the quality of our parents. You'll notice that both parents have all of their health clearances as recommended by their parent clubs. You'll also notice that Annie is an English lab, not an American lab. We like the English ones better because they are a little bit calmer, they're a little bit healthier, they're smaller, blockier. I just like the look and the personalities of them a little bit better. You'll notice that Vlad was imported in from Russia. He's the best poodle I've ever seen being used with Labradoodles. The second thing that makes us different is the Puppy Training Institute. So what I'd like to do is to summarize the Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show Pippin in training as of today so you can see what she looks like, see her personality, see how smart she is, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve her. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love to pull, love to tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them. They cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in the crate, eat in the crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20+ people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Pippin, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of her. Right above those most recent pictures are the prices for each of the training levels. Some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page, but the prices you see in this video are not necessarily her prices. You do need to scroll down on her page and you'll find her prices above those pictures. And then right below this video, there's a link that says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Pippin. Again, this is Miss Red of Annie and Vlad's Litter. Thank you so much, and